Okay, so this week we put a call out on Reddit for basically the WSL's fans' hot takes on the season so far. So basically, Fara, Ellen, you have to agree, disagree, give your strong opinion. Go for it, right? There's no holding back.
I don't think we've got the right person, to be honest, to do that. We've chosen the wrong people.
I am looking forward to this one. Right, let's get straight into it. First one, very timely, actually. This is a Fun Me. That's who it's from. The hot take is Manchester City has the best attacking threat in women's football right now. Medina, Shaw, Hemp, Carolyn, do you agree? Disagree?
I think they have the best number 9, out-and-out number 9 currently in Europe. I think they're showing it domestically, but I think you've got to show it certainly in the Champions League. And I think, if I look at Lyon's front line, I think they're very strong. Even Barcelona's front line, very strong. I mean, Arsenal on their day front line is very strong. So currently, no, because I think they've only had the opportunity this season to show it domestically. And as I say, when you can do it in Europe as well, then there's probably more of a debate to have. But right now, I would say no. But Ellen, you're a striker?
No, I totally agree. I think they've been unbelievable this season across that whole front line. Obviously, Caroline coming in as well, and the consistency and the amount of goals she's scored. But yeah, if they can then take that into Europe next season and showcase it on the biggest stage in the Champions League. But Barcelona, Payet, Pina, they're phenomenal. And then obviously the front line. They're so good for Lyon. I just love their whole front line and their attacking ability. So yeah, they're very, very good. But not quite.
Oh, so hot take. These two are disagreeing. Let's jump straight into the next one. So this comes from Jazza11. London City Lionesses squad building has made no sense. Just signing players based on reputation. Michelle Kang's investment in the women's game will be a negative in the long term. Okay, it is a hot take, that one. Agree or disagree?
I think it was a lot of signings in the summer, 16 I think was it, or maybe more, and then obviously they've signed more in the January window. I don't know yet, because I don't think they've actually all had the ability to gel. They need a couple more seasons, but I don't know whether Michelle Kang's going to bring even more players in, then I don't know. But I think it was more squad depth as well, bringing a lot of talent in, and I think it will take a time to see exactly what the process is and exactly what the plan is moving forward. But I wouldn't say it's been ridiculous, because she's obviously got big plans and big ambitions as a club.
The name floating around at the moment we could potentially see coming out of retirement. Alexia Putellas, one of the best players in the world, coming to the WSL.
That's a crazy rumour, but we'll see what happens in the future. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing her in the WSL. But in terms of, you look at the teams, I look at what she's done and bringing in, I think 16 new players, but I think when you look at the teams that have come up to WSL in their first season, have automatically gone back down. They've stuck with young players, they haven't really brought in experience. And in doing that, I think that's given them the best opportunity to stay in the league and continue to build from there. We know that money will draw the best players anyway. If we're talking about Alexia Putellas, that's got to be a financial thing, because, let's think about worldwide, nobody knows who London City are. They're not even, affiliated with a men's club. So they're not a big club. She's trying to build that. We know for fan base, we know that in the women's game, most of our fans follow individual players around. And I think that's what they've done. So let's get the top names that we can, and let's try and build a fan base based off of that. And I think that's what she's tried to do. Whether it works or not, no one will know. But I do think money and investment in the women's team, always does help.
The next hot take: women's football needs to lose the fans who follow players rather than the teams if it wants to progress to the next level. Ooh.
I think if you want to lose all our fans in empty stadiums, then that can't happen. Because I think a lot of our fans come because of the individual players that they like. And I think if you take that away and go, you have to support your local club or whatever, then you're going to lose a lot of fans.
And I think a big draw for a lot of fans is Lionesses, and being able to go and support and see the Lionesses in person, but that doesn't necessarily have to be the club that you support. So I do think I agree with Farah, you'll lose a lot of women's football fans if they're not able to travel and support, the players that they want to, and individuals. The amount of players that are on social media and followed that sense, it's very different to when we played.
Alex, there was just a kid in the stand there, Tottenham shirt on, and a big poster with Hannah Hampton over it in England shirts and Chelsea shirts. So it just says that they do follow. Probably she's a Tottenham fan because her dad's probably put her in a Tottenham kit from a young age. But actually, she might be a goalkeeper and idolises Hannah Hampton. So I think you take that away, you kind of lose some of the fans.
One more hot take, which actually was a discussion by you, because you said, is it okay to support a men's team and then a different women's team?
Yeah, not for me. It's like having a half and half scarf. So no. No. I just think one club mentality.
Ellen?
Yeah, I do get that, but you should be able to support who you want to support.
You support West Ham women.
Football is the winner.
Football is the winner. Well, there we have it. Thank you for sending in your hot takes. I'm sure we'll be doing this again. And Fara just needs to go and sit down and have a chill, doesn't she? We'll see you next time.